Hello, this is Sophie Lawson from sophielawson.com, and this is another my top 10 favourite comic book covers from the past month. So what I do on these is I'll pick 10 of my favourite comic book covers from the past month, but they don't have to be from the past month. It's just comics that I've held in my hands for the first time during the month of April 2023, and some of these might be quite old. I'm not sure what the oldest one is in here, but then there's a wide range of different comics in here, and these ones here, they didn't even make the top 10. So like, how did Vampirella, this sexy Vampirella here, not even get into the top 10? So let's get into this one and see what beauties await. So little Dennis is with us, and he's going to sit up here. Oh look, you can just see him. He's watching over this. So what I'll do is I'll quickly go through these honourable mentions, and then I'll go through the top 10. So the first one we've got here, this one here was from a Comic Biz mystery box, which will be coming up in the future. It was a DC Comic Biz mystery box, and this one here, look at this. This is the first bloke that's ever appeared in one of my top 10 covers of the month, and this is Dark Knight's Death Metal #4 by Greg Capullo. And the thing is for me is, I'm normally into female characters, but this one's such a cool cover that I had to include it, and it very nearly made the top 10. What I love about this is how clean and crisp it is. It's a beautiful cover. I think it's cool. But imagine if that was like a female character. That would be amazing. Now this next one, I cannot believe that this didn't make the top 10. It is so beautiful. But somehow it just didn't make the top 10. This one is Vampirella's Valentine's Day Special by the artist Mike Mayhew. And this one comes in a red and a black. So this is in a future unboxing video. Beautiful. Somehow it didn't make the top 10 though. What I love about this is how you can actually feel like her skin, you can sort of feel it. You feel like you could squeeze it, and it's amazing. Yeah. What I love about that as well is it's very clean and crisp. That's what I'm thinking. We've got a lot of glare going on today. This next one is Hairball issue #1 by the artist Matt Kint. Now this one only came out, I think it was either last month or the month before. I think it might have been last month actually. Well, it came out this month because I got it in the comic shop. And I saw this for the first time in an issue of the Previews comic shop catalogue. And what I love about this is I love the style of this. Like a cute little cat, but his little finger, it's just hinting at the look, on the back cover, you can see that this cat is not what you think it's going to be. It's a naughty cat. And then this next one is from another mystery box. This is from a Zenescope mystery box. And this is Grim Fairy Tales, Myths and Legends, issue #9 by the artist Fan Yang. Again, what a beautiful one. I like the colours on this one. What I also like is the way there's like a creature sort of lurking in the water, which I think is cool. So those ones there, they didn't even make the top 10, which is unbelievable really, especially that Vampirella. Because what I do is I put all the comics onto the floor, like so I can see them all. And when you see them all together, it's much easier to know which ones you really love. And that Vampirella, it just sort of slowly fell out of the top 10. So what I'm going to do is I'll take them out of the thing because there's quite a lot of glare. So this one in 10th position, I hope you can't see the things down there. In 10th position, oh no! Look at that look. It's the Jar Taurus issue #2. By one of my favouriteest artists, Leslie Lyrics Lee. So I wasn't going to buy this cover, but the comic shop, when I went in the comic shop, they had held it back for me because I had bought issue #1, and when I saw this cover, it in a strange way, I love this cover more than the cover 1, issue number 1, which is weird because it was issue 1 that I fell in love with, and I didn't really, when I saw that one in the previews comic shop catalogue, I didn't really fall in love with it, but when I saw it in person, it's beautiful. I love that. Again, it's a very simple cover. That's what I'm liking about it. Now the next one, oh, this is an interesting one. So this one came in a Comic Biz mystery box. Look, it's a wraparound cover, and it's all like I was going to say slimy, but it's shiny. Look at that, look. I love this. And look, if you open up the inside, it's all like so for me that is unbelievable. I just think it's, and so this one actually was like, this was 30p because I got it in a massive mystery box of 50 comics for £15 from Comic Biz. And this is called Glory Evangelion, issue number 1 by the artist Rob Liefeld. So what I love about this is, firstly, we've got 2 sexy characters, and that they look quite powerful and sort of like sexy and powerful. It's cool. I love the fact it's a wraparound cover. But look, it's the shininess. I could sit here for hours just looking at the shininess. It's cool. So look at those two, look. That's cool, that is. The next one, oh, this is a beautiful one as well. This is quite an old one. This is from 1998. December 1998. Batgirl Legends of the DC Universe, issue number 11. This is by the artist Kevin Nolan. Now, what I love about this is, look at Batgirl's face. Look at her face, look. She looks so, like, sort of sweet and vulnerable. And she looks sad as well, which I love it. And for me, I love everything about this. I love the way her cape is sort of, like, it's flowing nicely. And the fact that she's on a rooftop, it makes you feel like she's alone. So there's like an emotion in that one. And again, it's a very simple cover. It's beautiful. I think that might be the oldest comic on this list. This next one, oh, this one's cool. So I saw this one for the first time in a Harlequin one-shot. I can't remember what it's called. A Harlequin Uncovered, which is just full of nothing but Harlequin covers from comics. And this one, so this is also by the artist Leslie Lyrics Lee, one of my favourite artists. This is Harlequin issue number 23. So what we've got here is, we've got sexy pose. The fact that she's holding that lollipop, it brings a sort of a hint of naughtiness about it. But again, sexy, beautiful face. I really like that one. Look at the giant donut as well. So that's one of those comics that I saw it and I thought, I'm going to get that in the future, and then I finally got round to getting it. That's like one of my favourite Harlequin covers, that is. So this next one, this one only came out this week. So this one came out, no it didn't, this one came out about a month ago. So I got this one from Forbidden Planet, and it's in a future unboxing video. And this one, yay! This was actually in my, oh, I just noticed something. Oh, I've not noticed that before. The mushrooms and the snake are slippery, look. They've got that slippery, see, I never noticed that before. That's cool. But this one was in one of my most wanted comic book covers. It's The Neighbours issue number 1, and this is the Franny variant cover. So again, I fell in love with this when I first saw it, And it's one of those covers, sometimes you're in love with a cover and when you get it, you don't love it as much as you thought you would. And there's others that you love them, and the more you see them, the more you love them. And that's one of those. I feel like that, if I gave it another couple of months, that would probably move further up the list. But that was in 6th position. So we're now getting into the top 5. Now this next one, again, this is very, very, very emotional for me, this one. Poison Ivy, issue number 11, and this is by the artist Seb McKinnon. Now what I love about this is, Poison Ivy's so little. Like, she's so little in comparison to the thing, and it's not, normally when you get a character on the cover, the character is like massive. And because she's so little, it creates, for me it's creating like an emotion. But look at the way she's like part of the landscape. She's actually coming out of the landscape. It's amazing, it is. And I love the way I love all the textures and everything. So again, this was another one of those ones that when I saw that for the first time, I was like, I've got to get that. Poison Ivy number 11. Now there is actually another Poison Ivy in this top 10, and you wait until you see that Poison Ivy. I've got a feeling the other Poison Ivy might be the best Poison Ivy cover that's out there. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. This next one, I love this one. So Vampirella. Well, look at this, look. Where's that other Vampirella? Yeah, look at this, look. You've got a Vampirella like that, like a sexy, realistic one, and then you've got this one, which is like a cartoony one. So this is another one by one of my favourite artists called Rose Besch, or Rose Besch. Yeah, I've got one of her other comics, and she's got a beautiful art style about her. I don't know if she's got any art books, but I'd love to get one of their art books. But this is Vampirella Dracula Unholy, issue number 5, by Rose Besch. Rose Besch, the bitch. No, not really, but look at that, look. Again, we've got a beautiful emotion in her face. And again, like, I just want to hug her. That's what I'm thinking. And I love the colours about that. And also, if you look at it up close, it looks like there's like glitchiness to it. It's as if she's like inside of a computer program and she's glitching. The way they've done that is cool. But I love that one. Now the next one, you can see from the back, is a Harlequin. So in 3rd position. So we're into the top 3 now. Now this one here is in a future unboxing. That's also in a future unboxing. It's in the unboxing for, for the March unboxing, which is actually my final comic book unboxing. Actually, I better get rid of that, because what happens sometimes is that, oh, you just saw it. This is one of my favouriteest covers. Issue number 1 of Harley's little black book. But it's a sketch cover, the sketch variant by Jeffrey Scott Campbell, J. Scott Campbell. Now look at this. Look, we've got a fun little Wonder Woman down here. Harley Quinn. It's just, for me, that I love that. I love it so much. I've got 2 of these, which was a mistake, but I kind of like that I've got 2 of these. So what I love about this is I love sketches. Sketches is one of my favourite things. So what I normally do is if I'm in the comic shop and I see a sketch cover in the 50p bins, I'm going to get it, or the £1 bins, because I love sketch covers. So that's number 3. So now, something very strange has happened here. It's quite unbelievable, but the same artist has got my top 2 favourite comics for this month. And the thing about this is, I kept going back and forth. This one and the next one, I couldn't decide which one was going to be my favourite. So in second place, we've got Poison Ivy by Will Jack. Yeah, issue number 1 of Poison Ivy by the artist Will Jack. I love the back. I haven't seen the back before, but look at that. Even the back's sexy. But I love this. I just love it. Like I said, she was almost my number 1. So if it was based off the character, she would be this month's number 1. Because I prefer this character to the character who got number 1. But I think the cover of the other one is actually a better composition. And I think what it comes down to is the text. The Poison Ivy text, which is beautiful, I feel like it's actually taken away a bit from the cover. So when you see how they done number 1, because I'll talk about both these together. So in first place, also by the artist Will Jack, is one of my other favourite characters. It's Wonder Woman. We've got a beautiful Wonder Woman. This is Justice League issue 75 by the artist Will Jack. Now, what I'm thinking is I'm going to collect all of Will Jack's comic, all of the covers by the artist Will Jack, because I don't know what it is. There's something about the way they draw characters. They've just got a way of making them so sexy. That's what I'm thinking. But look at this, look. So my favourite character is Poison Ivy, but I think that the cover of this one is better because of the way they put the text. The text is behind the character, so the character is like taking control of the cover, whereas in the Poison Ivy one, the text is almost distracting a little bit from the beauty of it. And I also like the way Wonder Woman's holding this whip. It's just, look at all these like lovely negative shapes going on here. It's unbelievable, that one. So that was my favouriteest, that was my number 1 comic book cover for the month of April 2023. And like I said, I can't believe that this one didn't win, because what happened was I saw this a couple months ago and it's about £15 to £20 on eBay. And I saw it and I thought, oh, I really want that, but I didn't have the money at the time to get it. And by the time I got the money to buy that one, I saw this one. Yeah. So, and there's so many of these, there's loads of them. So in a strange way, this was the one I wanted the most, but I've sort of fallen in love with this one a little bit more. But they're all beautiful. So that was my top 10 covers for this month. So I'll just quickly show you them all. Oh, watch this. Let's see if I can get it like, yay. In 10th position, we've got the Jar Taurus, issue number 2. In 9th position, we've got this one, Glory Evangelion number 1. In 8th, we've got Batgirl Legends of the DCU issue number 11. Then we've got Harlequin 23. The Neighbours issue number 1. I love that one. Then we've got Poison Ivy number 11. Vampirella Dracula Unholy issue number 5. And in the top 3, Harley's Little Black Book sketch cover. Hey, that's not a number. Number 2 is Poison Ivy number 1. And my favourite is Justice League 75. So, Wonder Woman, this Justice League here. So what I'm going to do is, at the end of the year, I should hopefully have 12 comics that have been my favourite comic book covers of the month. One for each month. So what I'm going to do is at the end, I'm going to do like a video where I'm going to put all of the 12 together and pick my favourite. So it'll be like my favourite comic book cover of the year. So this one here, Justice League 75, is going to join, well, she joins last month's winner, which is 15 Love. So that one won last month. I love that one. I got that in the comic shop for £1. And then February's winner was this one, Horizon Zero Dawn, by the artist Loish. I think that's issue number 3. And then the first winner for the month of January was this one, Gun Honey Blood for Blood, issue number 1, by the artist Art Jam. So look at that, look. These are my 4 favourite comic book covers so far this year. They're all beautiful, and they're all sharing the same thing, which is a sexy female character. And the covers are all based around the character. And if you look at it, look, they've all got very simple shapes. Like there's lots of space around the character. It's quite cool, yeah. So I really hope you enjoyed that. It was my top 10 comic book covers for the month of April 2023. And I shall, well, see you later for another one. But please let me know in the comments which is your favourite. Which is your favourite of these, of this month's comics, because I'd really be interested to know. And also, if you know of any really sexy Will Jack covers, please let me know, because I'm going to try and collect as many of them as I can. But the thing is, they do seem to be a bit pricey. So you've got to balance. It's like, how much do you want the comic balance with how much are you willing to spend, sort of thing. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. Little Dennis, he behaved himself, and I shall see you later for another one.